I'm sorry we haven't met before, but I'm Emma Goodwin, Bernie's daughter. Oh, Nancy gave me your details. I do hope that's okay. Well, the reason I'm getting in touch is because of what Dominic Myers is doing to the profession of zoology, i.e., his wholesale destruction of it. That man should have never been allowed to purchase my family's company. His greed? It corrupts everything he touches. Still, I do want you to keep working for him for now. See, I'm setting something up. I just can't give you details yet. But when the time is right, I sincerely hope you'll come work for me instead. Perhaps, between us, we can undo the damage Mr. Myers has done. Until then, chin up.
What do you think about this zoo, eh? It definitely has potential. Not much actual, but lots of potential. But good news, I've arranged a deal with a local building supplier, so you can use as many breeze blocks as you'd like to build here. Pretty much nothing else, though. Oh, and there's a slight legal issue with the staff. You can't fire any of them, or hire any more. Oh, except vendors. So keep the staff you've got happy, or they could be a real problem. Although not as big a problem as the local taxes, which are a very big problem. Long story short, I'm going to have to take mysteriously large yearly payments from the zoo accounts to pay for them. Anyway, you better get started. I want to see all sorts of animals here. Giraffes, cheetahs, orangutans, etc. You know, furry ones. So we won't have to spend too much keeping them warm. Although you probably will want to give a warm welcome to the reporter who's coming. I know they say there's no such thing as bad publicity, but trust me, if that was true, I wouldn't have had to buy all these zoos.
Okay, so hello and welcome to my Sunshine Happiness Zoo. Yeah, that's what he named it, that wasn't me. I don't know how this is supposed to be sunshine and happiness. The only sunshine here is a rainbow. The bear, but... I mean, we start with an important alert. So yeah, this is probably the ugliest of the Myers zoos. And that means something because I've built the other ones and they weren't pretty, but this is, I mean, just look at it. This could be used, there's potential, but no, just no. Anyways, this is also the most disastrous zoo, I suppose. We can't fire staff, we can't hire staff. We have to use breeze blocks. I mean, if you look into construction, you'll see that, yeah, he was serious about the breeze blocks thing. There's no wood. If you go into barriers, we do actually have more barriers, but that's about as good as it gets. And I don't know why he thinks that cheetahs and, what did he say? Giraffes won't need heating, but apparently that's what he thinks. And oh my god, this zoo is a mess. This is thankfully also the last Dominic Myers zoo, as you might have realized from Bernie's daughter calling us up that she has a new project that she needs help on. Which is going to be the zoo after this, but for now, let's just start by cleaning up this mess, and a mess it is. They can't find staff rooms, which, I mean, there's staff rooms up there, but I suppose that's the only ones he has so far. And he's gonna deduct random large payments from our account for no reason, because he needs to pay taxes. That doesn't sound fishy at all, does it? How would it ever sound fishy? I'm also not quite sure what this is supposed to be, but let's put the extra staff buildings here. Where are there animal doors here? It's not like I'll have animals here. Can the staff even enter that place then? We should remove those and place like normal doors instead, if possible. Actually, why place doors at all? You can just go and turn the path into a staff path. Right, and then the people won't walk on it. Also, I don't think that the people in the zoo are particularly happy to begin with, so... He doesn't have a work zone. Okay, he doesn't have any work zones, so for now, this is going to be the work zone. Just so that people have a few staff centers. The reporter is arriving in a month. Oh, good grief. This is not going to end well. This whole zoo isn't going to end well. Like, I'm not joking when I say that this is the worst of them. It is the worst of them. There's nothing positive about this thing. Nothing at all. Can I not put this in here? I was hoping. Can I put anything in there? Can I use this piece here? Like, it looks like it could fit a shop, but just go into the group and then see if we can actually fit something in here in group mode. No, we can't. Not here either, I assume, right? No, like, it looks like it's built for that purpose, but it isn't, so we're gonna take it and remove it. Thankfully, we can do that in this mode. I already feel a lot happier now that I can actually do stuff like that. In comparison to the previous zoo where we couldn't remove everything. We're gonna get another staff room over here. Can I? Obstructed. Obstructed by what trees? It's very hard to tell what you're doing with all the snow, by the way, like... I'm not being stupid, I just can't really see anything. What, I can't remove you? Can I? No. These 3 plants, they have to stay. I can build everything else, but these 3 plants have to stay, okay? Okay, apparently he really likes those 3 plants. There we go. Oh, there's pathing underneath there, well that explains a lot. And I might just want to have a transformer and such over here, too, right? Do I have water treatment? No, I need water treatment more than that. Okay. Alright. I'm just really trying to get the staff, you know, everything they need to keep them a little happy. We also have cheetahs and Brony and orangutans, but we're not going to worry about those right now. For now, we're going to worry about making money and having happy staff. I mean, I think it's cool that, you know, this is all of the zoos of Myers have like different focuses. The last one was building a carriage, this one is getting your staff happy. And your visitors too, because you have to pay your staff something. And then accessible. Right, I have to put you into the work, so... We have 5 kids. Now the problem is, with this many people, not only can you not fire them, we can also put like their doctor pay to nothingness, so we'll have to increase all of their pay. Meaning we'll instantly be running into money problems because we don't have that much money to begin with. Also, why the hell does he have this many vendors? There's no way he has that many stores, right? Like stores. I get the 3 vets. I don't get the 0 security guards that I can't hire. Or there's one. Okay, 1 security guard. Is this gonna make you a little happier? Are you gonna realize you have stop system? I don't know. Obviously, we also have to get all of their pay up. I believe these want like 230. Right, yeah. Now after a while you can sort of just remember the numbers and then it's like, oh yeah, like, I know what I need to enter. And then, you know, like they won't hate you quite as much. No, I did want to enter a new number there, game. Thank you. I think with these guys it's like 1,100. Yeah. So, it's important to keep your staff happy because that is one of the beginning criteria in this. So the first thing you want to do is just actually get their pay up to the levels they're okay with. Then you want to make sure that they can find a working room. Do you earn like 320 as well? Is that enough? 300, okay. I don't know, let's do 250 if that's enough. I don't know. I haven't, like, are these 230 people? Yeah, okay. There's like a few numbers and there's always groups of employees who want the same amount of money, so if you just go through that, you'll be fine. Like, I'm not sure if I want to feel worse for the animals that have to like live here or for the people that have to work here, or for the people that are visiting the zoo. Like there's, I mean, yes, there's a lot of animals in it, but it looks horrible. Just look at this thing. Then again, I think we are in Siberia, right? So maybe this is what you expect when you go to a zoo in Siberia. I've never been to Siberia. You would have expected, right? You would have expected that I've never been to a zoo in Siberia. I've been to a fair amount of zoos, not in Siberia. And all the zoos I've been to looked better than this. So I hope that they can find their stock center soon. Now let's just start with the animals we have and fixing them up. Does anyone live in here? Hello? It's empty. What about this place? All the red giant tortoises. How? How? Like... Not only is this the ugliest habitat I have seen in ever. Sorry, I mean they're all this ugly in here, but really just look at this thing. There's a heater over there, but it's obviously not where I can put a whole area. Actually, let me dig that one back up. Just so that I can adjust the temperature a little. Because like we don't want it to be at like 50 degrees. And there's also only one animal here. I mean, it's a golden female, but like, what's a golden female going to do if you don't give it a male? Do we have research? No, we don't. Yeah. Let's just try doing something about that. In case you haven't realized it yet, this zoo is a pure disaster. Just gonna put some leaves in there to make it look a little happier. The leaves are from the South American expansion, in case anyone doesn't know that. African, tropical. So yeah, we're just gonna spend some time fixing up these habitats. Hopefully making the animals a little happier. We don't have to fix like all of them, but fixing the animals is gonna fix a lot of other problems. Which we want to do. And then I'll just go ahead and place some monitors. Some education stands. It's also important that, you know, like you do have good habitats, because you don't exactly have a lot of money in this scenario. And you do want money. And guests pay you depending on like how much they like the habitat and stuff. So you want to make sure that the place looks good. There's donation bins. The animals are happy. The usual, really. It's not like there's anything new for this zoo. It's just everything and worse, I suppose. So this place, I believe, is empty. This here is one of those funny things. You have this bear here who's just enough space. If you want to put a male in with her, it's going to get a little tight. But that's what we want to do, so let's just see if we can't go and do this here. Because in all honesty, having just one bear is, in my opinion, one of the biggest ways to waste it. Because, like, you do want them to reproduce, right? Sort of the idea with a lot of them, a lot of the animals here. Just look at this thing that she's living in. It's horrible. Anyways, North America, temperate taiga tundra. Fair amount of plants. Just gonna make her a little happier by placing down a bunch of trees and such. Although, I mean, with what this animal has gone through in the zoo, probably, I suppose she'll be happy about anything. But I just find it quite weird how, you know, Dominic Myers still gets this many animals for his zoo, even with it being this crappy. Then again, maybe these are still the zoos. No, this definitely isn't one of the zoos he bought from Bernie. Or is it? Is it just like the zoo he bought from Bernie, but now, like, I can't access this one, right? Yeah, it's just full. How's this one looking? We have so much stuff. All the rooms are full. Like all of them. I'm gonna pop down a second one right next to this one actually. Might not be the optimal location for one, but like two next to each other. You'll probably see how that's not optimal, but it's better than nothing. Okay. Now in here I believe there's a few of these guys. We've only actually set up quite well. Oh no, not only this guy. Two males, clever person. One female iguana. Not quite that. There we go. Also, like, no information centers or donation bins. I thought this guy wanted money. He obviously hasn't realized how to get that yet. Because this, ladies and gentlemen, is not how you make money. You have to do two things. You have to place info boxes. Or in this case, education boards. Or... I suppose they're different education boards. These here. You gotta have at least some of them. Like, you don't need to have one on every side, but I like to do at least two around each exhibit. To make sure that the people who go there actually can see them. People, you're standing in front of the thing I'm trying to access. Can you go away from it? I do hope that the staff alerts are going to go down with time. Well, if not, I'll have to place another building, which I don't really want to, but if I have to, then I will do it. A donation box. Yeah, like, why would people be donating? It's super cool. Like, this zoo doesn't look like a zoo I'd donate to. Oh, you just have a fair amount of donation boxes. How are you doing? Everyone, she's doing okay. Oh, fair enough. Okay is okay, I suppose. Are there any other animals here? I don't think so. I don't really know. Like, this is a place for someone, obviously, but there's no one in it. I'm sorry, which ones? Resting, commuting, resting, commuting. Where are you? Over here. I just don't know where to pop like a staff room over here without... I mean, I suppose I could turn this here into a staff path and then pop something at the end, right? Just by popping down a staff path once, people shouldn't go onto it. And then I should be able to put a building in the end. If I can fit it in here. There we go. That fits pretty good. Pretty well. We're still low in money, so it's gonna be fun. Facilities. Damn it. And now I need power, and I can't afford to power it, can I? I can probably afford to power it, I just don't know where to power it. Transformers have a pretty wide reach. I just don't know where to place it without upsetting guests, you know? Is this far away enough from the guests? Let's hope it is. Probably not if they queue up for anything, but we can almost just go and pop some stuff around it. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to make them hate it a little less, I think. Don't expect me to be doing pretty builds in these scenarios because I won't be. Like, I just don't even get how, you know, like anyone can really care about these because everything in these zoos is ugly. Everything. Like, your options are ugly. Everything you can do is ugly. The animals are unhappy. And we are making money, but barely. Can I increase the price a little? I don't know. Let's just try that. And then let's start here by making these animals. Who even lives here? I think this is the African wild dogs, right? Yeah. Like, just look at the place. Does this look like the place you put African wild dogs in? And where the heck is there snow? These are African wild dogs. Who thought that African wild dogs and snow would work? See, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, like, this guy literally doesn't know how animals work. And then I realize that that's 100% of what's going on here, and that doesn't make it any better. Like, just realize that someone gave this guy access to a zoo. When he clearly doesn't even know how animals work. The snow has got to melt. They barely have enough space. Like, as soon as these are gonna have like babies or something, they're not gonna have enough space. I know that we're low in cash. Yeah, sorry personnel, you gotta stick it up for a second. Yeah, the snow is melting. No, plants, African. Yeah, these zoos are always a little, you know, a little stressful almost to build because like, you can't just sit around idle and be like, oh yeah, like I prefer this plant or I prefer this plant. You just have to go and like make sure that the animals are okay with it and then move on. Because there's so many messed up habitats, it's just horrible. Can I use the small one? Yeah, perfect. The snow is gonna go away, so that's gonna be fine. I was aware that was gonna happen. It's this one, isn't it? One of the habitat is still, and we are still low on cash. Yes, don't worry. We're gonna make the cash back. Where are the ones that are low in energy? Like, where are you? He managed to go to resting. Where are you? Well, there should be some that are free by now. Normally. Should be, you know, should be is a good word, right? And the next animal is over here. I believe that to be the the timber wolves. Okay. And by timber wolves, they mean one baby timber wolf. Like, I don't even know if that's legal. Like, I literally do not know if it's legal to just put a baby wolf in a habitat and leave it like that. Well, this guy is happy with the habitat. I'm still going to put some actual trees and stuff into it because this place looks sad. Europe, North America, Asia, taiga, tundra, and temperate. Like, this whole place is just sad, if you ask me. And I do believe that this poplar deserves a slightly better looking room. He also deserves more space, but I don't really know how to give him that. Because the thing is, I would love to get more wolves in here to actually have like a herd, or like a... not a herd, but you know, a bigger group of wolves. Well, maybe this is gonna work. A pack, that's what I called it, a pack. Also, that pool, I know that this is how it would realistically work out a lot better, like, just in a basic idea this would work out better, but I just don't like it. And what is this? Please tell me there's nothing in there. There's animals in here! Oh my god, this is... like, why? Where are the animals too? Are they like... right, I suppose they're... if somewhere... there were plain zebras here? There is one who's in surgery. Can't have zebras on their own. Yeah, as I told you, this zoo is one of those major fuck-ups where you're just like... why? Where? How? What? Why is this place not heated? Like, why are there not enough heaters for the whole place? Why is there a freaking cheetah? I can already tell that there's a cheetah over there. Who also won't have a great place. Yeah, I warned you, this zoo is a mess. I've spent the first 25 minutes in this zoo, so the first episode, and we haven't even come close to fixing the issues here. This is like, I don't know, some sort of show about bad zoos, you know, like how they have it about like messy families or something, just in very extremes. Like those hoarder families and whatnot. This is that in extreme. Except they're not hoarder families, they're just African, like just zoos who can take care of their animals. Oh my god. Oh well. This has turned into more of a rant than I wanted it to. Let's just heat the whole place up for now. Hope that when the zebra comes back, it's gonna have a better life. There it is. On its own, which is definitely not good for a zebra. The snow should vanish eventually. And thankfully this guy doesn't need plants, because if he did, he'd already be dead. continent, Africa, grassland. I will put a few trees in here. Not a bunch, but like just a few to make it look a little more, I don't know, hospitable. I think that might be the right word for what I'm trying to do. It's gonna make a difference. It should, right? So then I'm just gonna move this over until the radius is where I need it without going into the habitat of the wolves. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now, what's that actually? Oh, see, now we managed to get rid of everything else, but I think we're not making... We are, but we're barely... Okay. This thing here is a tiger. Vladimir. Who doesn't even have enough space. Who would have expected that a tiger wouldn't have enough space in this thing? Now, thankfully for Vladimir, we can give him a little more space. By, I suppose, giving him access to the surrounding islands once we have sufficient funds. Which isn't now, sadly. So I'll just have to speed that up for now to get us some money in. I'd taken up a loan, but I don't know if we could ever pay that loan back. With how, you know, badly the animals are doing in here. So yeah, hopefully we can make money. I'm gonna leave the game running for now. And then... No, actually, I think we're losing cash out here. We're losing. It says that we're making money, but I don't quite believe it. Let me just see if I can raise the entry ticket price a little more. Are there people complaining? Where's the entrance? Over there, right? Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna leave this here. Where do you pay? Where do I see what you think of the price? Here? They're cold, and I think the tickets are overpriced, so we can't do that, can we? No, we can't. Okay, so let's go down to Petting 11. That already seemed to be like a borderline price. Because like, we do need people to come in to make money. Apparently the 12 and 10 is like barely what we can do for this, so... anyways. I'm gonna leave it here. I mean, apparently we're making profits. I'm just gonna let the game run a little bit to actually get the profits in, to maybe get some research done. I can't lower the ticket price all that much. Like, if I do, I'm not gonna make any more money. It's like the lowest I can go, probably. And then I'll be back with the next episode. So yeah, I hope you like this. Hope you liked the first 30 hours of chaos in the last Maya Zoo, hopefully. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I hope I'll see you again in one of the next videos.